Hi everyone and welcome to today's Team Talk where I'm talking about how I got into fitness. So I am Matt Frint from Fitness with Matt. I am based in Coventry. I also teach in Leicester. I have been in the fitness industry since 2010 as a professional, but I just wanted to share my journey kind of through health and fitness and how I got to where I am today, because people always say to me, I don't know how you do it. And it's like, well, nothing happens overnight. So I hope this talk inspires you and helps you to see that maybe change is happening, but maybe not as quickly as you think, and how patience and guidance can really help you. So, child growing up, always overweight, had loads of issues with my ankles, with my joints, because A, I have flat feet, but also B, the extra weight for me personally was causing me a lot of issues. I didn't like PE. I was very much into drama, music, theatre, that kind of thing. I wasn't your typical boy. I remember being in goal at PE at school and just hoping no one would kick the ball towards me. And if they did, I'd probably just be like, I'm not getting in the way of that. I don't want to hurt myself. So anyway, growing up, didn't really get into sport. My dad used to take me swimming because my parents were trying to encourage me to move more. So we used to do swimming. And then when I got to the age when I could go to the gym, me and my dad would go to the gym a couple of times a week. Had the basic induction, but didn't really know what was happening or what to do. Went to university, again, focusing on music, everything creative, but I did still go to a gym because I was conscious personally about my weight and how I looked, and being a gay man as well, there's quite a lot of pressure on you to look a certain way. And you know, I didn't like having a hairy chest back then. I didn't like all these kind of things, so I wasn't kind of happy in my own skin, trying to, I guess, be an image I wasn't at the time, and thinking I needed to be a certain way to fit in, to have a relationship, all that kind of thing. So I then, after I graduated, so 21, I went on to do a master's. And during that, I said, can you just do some bloods at the doctor's, because my joints are a bit painful in the morning, a bit stiff, just want to check everything's okay. Some blood tests came back a bit wonky, shall we say, and they kept testing. And it turns out I had a liver condition. No, I don't. I have a genetic condition which means my body overloads on iron, but it'd been depositing the extra iron in my liver, which caused my liver to be inflamed. But they thought at first it was related to my weight. During my master's, I didn't really have time to exercise, so towards the end of my master's, I joined a gym again. Came back home, didn't really have a job, was working in music, so had odds and sods. This is like a life story, isn't it? And anyway, broke up with an ex, felt terrible, and that evening, rather than going to the gym and doing like some weights and a bit of cardio, I decided to try a Zumba class, because I was like, I just need a bit of mental escapism because I feel terrible for what I've done to someone, breaking up with someone. You know, you don't feel that good doing it. So I went and it was amazing. I switched off, didn't think about what was going on in the rest of my life, and I came out feeling good, because when we exercise we get a release of endorphins, so it's a natural high. So I came out thinking like, wow, I feel great. And so the months went on, and I was, of course, coming out of a relationship, a long-term relationship, so I kept going more and more to these Zumba classes. And I befriended the instructor, Michelle King. Hey, we're friends now. I'm not a long-term stalker of her. So then I looked and I was like, I could train to be a Zumba instructor in a day. I know there's a lot of issues around that, but I could train to be a Zumba instructor. I thought I could do this as a sideline to music, because if I covered classes, I wouldn't have the commitment of always having to be somewhere. But as soon as I qualified, I created my own class, I learned my playlist, and then I went to a couple of local gyms, and because Zumba was growing in popularity in 2010, I had a couple of classes offered straight away. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to turn down a job. So I started teaching more and more classes, and then I branched out and started teaching for myself. So Zumba really accelerated, and of course, I naturally gravitated towards where the money was, but also I genuinely liked it. I had this confidence. I felt good about myself, I felt fitter, and eventually I was working up to like 9 classes a week. So I was doing that for a few years, trained to teach aerobics and body conditioning, which is like a level 2 gym instructor course, no, ETM, so I could teach classes. And then I had another breakup. And it was during this second breakup that a good friend, Sarah Palmer, hey Palmer, she said, come and train with me. I don't really know how that came about, but she was a PT. So I started doing strength training with her. And over the months, I was really starting to see changes physically in my body. I was finally getting the body I kind of always wanted. And that's not to say that there's not beauty and fitness at all sides. I'm talking about my personal experience. So I was starting to see a bit more definition in my body. I was again feeling stronger, and that's the thing. It's that feeling of strength that comes when I do resistance training that I like. Yes, it's nice to see the aesthetics results, but it's nice being like, I can lift this, life is getting easier, I can do functional tasks at great ease. So then a couple of years later, I was like, why don't I train to be a PT? So we're now talking about 5 years now. I can't remember all the dates, I'm really sorry. So about 5 years ago, 6 I think, I trained to be a personal trainer because I wanted to help more people, inspire more people, because my journey, as you can see, it's not been a normal journey into fitness. I haven't been athletic, I haven't enjoyed sports. The thing I enjoyed was dance and music. So that's obviously where I came into the community, the fitness community, as a Zumba instructor. So I trained to be a personal trainer because at first I was like, I'm not a typical personal trainer. I'm not really butch, really masculine. I'm not really into this or that. But I just really enjoyed connecting with people, and it was a chance for me to help people more than a Zumba class. I could go a bit deeper. I could have more time with people. So the January of the following year, I started as a personal trainer, and through that, I've got a really good, solid base of clients that I love working with. And it's really nice seeing the changes in people that aren't their weight loss. It's seeing, like I had in myself, the confidence. You feel comfortable in your own skin. I'm not afraid to try new things. I'm not afraid to do things. And also, it's probably come with aging. I'm happy with who I am. I'm kind of like, this is who I am. This is what I do. If you like it, cool. Let's work together. Let's date each other. Let's hang out together. And if you don't, that's cool as well. So, and now the pandemic happened. So all the classes and clients transitioned to online. So I stopped working at a gym. I transitioned to home. And then in the last couple of months, this happened. So I decided to go it alone and just work for myself in my own studio and not work from a gym. And that in itself is a brand new journey for me that I'm really excited about, because lots of people have been in touch and are interested in working with me as a personal trainer. And that's really cool because I do like helping people. So I hope that gives you a little bit of a background as to how I got into fitness. Does that make sense? But here are my takeaway points. Fitness, I think the really important things about fitness and well-being is, one, you have to enjoy whatever you're doing. I really am passionate about saying to people when they come to class, being like, oh, I've been on holiday, I've put on weight, I'm here to burn off the calories, blah, blah, blah. I want you to come because you want to come and have an awesome time. The calorie burning, the fat loss, all that is a sideline. The important thing is that I want people to come and train with me as a personal trainer. I want them to come to my classes because they enjoy it. And people will come to class, try it and be like, do you know what, this isn't for me. And that's fine. I want people and people watching to go and find what you're passionate about, what you're enjoying, because workouts shouldn't feel like a punishment. You shouldn't just be doing it to work off an excess of food you've eaten, because that's a really unhealthy place to come from. Find something you're passionate about, and whatever results it is you want will come as a byproduct. Because if you enjoy it, you're passionate about it, you're going to keep coming. Yes, life will throw in curveballs. it seems everything in my life happens as a result of a breakup. But that also has given me this inner sense of confidence. And I'm not here to scare my boyfriend, but I have this confidence that even if something bad happens in life, because bad things happen in life, I will survive. I'm not going to break a song. At first I was afraid. But the point is, I have this confidence that good things always come out of bad situations, and it's up to you how you respond to them. So maybe that's my second lesson. If something bad's happened to you, see it as an opportunity. It's either a chance to learn, chance to move forward, a chance to reassess where you are. Okay, and then finally, I don't know, just do it for the love of it. Find something you're passionate about and find people you connect with and where you can be yourself, okay? Fitness is more than this about losing weight on the scales. It's about community, it's about friendship, it's about fun, it's about feeling strong, it's about feeling confident. And that's what I try and bring to the work I do. I'm honest, I make it fun when I can make it fun. There's only, if I'm personal training, I will make my clients laugh, but a squat is still a squat and it's still going to be quite tough. But yeah, I try and bring that fun, friendly element to it. So I hope I haven't waffled too much. I hope if this is your first meeting of me, it makes sense. Palmer, you're watching. Quick question. Why did we start training together? Did you just feel sorry for me because I'd had a crappy breakup? Is that why we started training together? Let me know. Even if you can't let me know live, I always can't quite remember why you started training me. You probably just felt sorry for me. I was a wreck. No, I wasn't. I was heartbroken, but not a wreck. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to your Sunday now. I know it's a bit earlier, but yeah. Okay, Palmer had pity on print. That is the headline. Okay, that's fine. But I hope my story inspires you. Maybe if you're there being like, I'm not a typical fitness type person, and look at me now. If they could see me now, the little gang of mine. Anyway, I'm going to go. Au revoir. Thank you for joining me today. I'm sorry if this is waffly and not made sense. Take care. Much love. Goodbye.
I make see again.